Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I almost said good morning.
We're past that.
Yeah, we're
It's
past.
12:53.
Ooh, Today has gone by really fast.
It has.
And had meetings and things this morning that ran long that were needed. And so here we are.
We're here.
Over
We're jumping into the game.
Yeah, probably finishing up your lunch break.
Yeah.
Excited to finish up your Friday afternoon. Productivity is at a level...
Probably like a 7.
7 for you? It's 10
7
for
out
us.
of 50. I feel like our Fridays are really productive.
I think so too. They tend to be a little bit slower, so we can actually like pound out some stuff. Yeah, because if you work for yourself, you don't want to work on Friday.
Nope.
And so people don't. Our mornings are busy. Yeah. Our morning was busy today.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. Monday there was really busy. It was awesome. We had like 11 people.
Which is interesting because I feel like Tuesdays are normally a lot busier.
Agreed.
Because if you make your own schedule, why start your week on a Monday?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Anyways, good afternoon.
Well, yeah.
We decided we're going to kick this off with like some chit chat that is a little more focused than normal. We're going to talk about feeling the need to control everything in your life and learning to release that control.
Yeah. It's really
which
hard
is a
to
lifelong process for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can do like once and you're done.
And then you're
feels
cured.
great. Yeah.
I'm cured of my need to control the world.
Yes.
Everything's fine. I'm well-rounded. No, it doesn't. I especially think that is true for women because I think in most women's lives we are put in a position of being an organizer and being the person that is technically in control of whatever day-to-day life may be, but in all actuality, obviously, none of us have any control over anything in our lives. So I don't know. I think it definitely affects women a little bit harder than it affects men. But
and I think it's that comparison factor too. Like, can we stop with this whole social media filter life? It's not real. It's not real life that you're seeing. It's the highlight reel of somebody's life. So don't compare your normal, which could be crazy, embrace it, with somebody's like Instagram pictures.
Well, and also I think that comes with giving yourself a sense of permission that not everything's for you. Like, not everything is for you. If you scroll through your Instagram feed and Carol from your sorority in college is hosting these beautiful dinner parties all of the time, and you're jealous of her damn dinner parties, but you don't know how to cook anything.
Or you don't like hosting.
More power to you, Carol, but it's not for you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that it's like better or worse or whatever. It just means that it might not necessarily be for you.
Well, and you probably, that person, not Carol, the other person probably has something that Carol wants anyways.
I'm Carol. I'm Carol all of the time. Like, no, I'm not. I'm the other person. I'm not Carol. I don't host anything. Did you see my beautiful
Thanks for not inviting me.
Instagram? No, I'm for sure.
You hide those from me so I don't feel bad that I'm not invited.
Select.
Block Amanda.
Block Amanda for the day. No, but
I'm busy.
I fully will admit that I fall into the category of like the mindless scroll. And literally just yesterday, someone sent us a thank you card. And that was the spark for me, like,
Susan,
losing it. Because I was like, she can send a thank you card for this minimal thing, and I can't even ship. The package has been sitting on my counter for 3.5 weeks. Like, okay, maybe that just means, like, A, you just got your period, and B, that you,
that thing.
It's not for you. Like, you are not, I am not the kind of person that has the mental capacity to receive something, plan out how I'm going to write a thank you card, plan out all of that stuff. Just not me. And that's fine.
But
doesn't mean I'm rude.
You can, like, create images, and your way with words is incredible that she may
I can shoot you a beautiful email.
She does it for us all the time.
Write in a letter. Can't do it.
Yeah.
But you can, like, I don't know. I think it's really hard.
I think we just all have to just, like, embrace our own strengths and quit focusing on what we're not good at.
Yep.
Like, that's, I mean, of course, sounds so simple, but, and it's hard, and it's a daily practice, but it's so wasteful.
Yep.
Like, just be you. Beautiful you.
Which just, I don't know. That sounds so, like.
Oh, hi. Miss Maria.
Or a door just blew open.
The wind is blowing our door open. Nobody's here. I mean, there is, but nobody's coming in the door.
The point of that whole thing is, I think we just want to start focusing more on stuff that you should be building up your strengths and not necessarily ignoring your weaknesses, but giving yourself a little bit more grace in those areas, because we're all gifted with different things that we are meant to be good at, whether you believe that or not. It's true. And your weaknesses are just things that you're maybe not destined to be the best at, and that's fine. Like,
well, mine is like I'm a visionary. Like, I see big picture. Like, let's go. It's how we created this. But like the marketing piece is not my strength. Hers.
Yeah.
So like, I give her like a ton of,
my strengths all lie in achievement and strategic communication. So identifying problems and figuring out how to communicate those to people the fastest possible way in the most impactful way. That's what I can do.
Yeah.
I can't plan. I'm not a planner. I'm never going to be. Like, there's no way. I can't. Sitting and talking through dates and times and numbers, you'll always get a head nod from me because I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah. And I'm like, my brain works. I do like definitely the visionary, but when it comes down to like the minute details of like, I can reverse engineer it, but then like as far as like the who's on the guest list, are they coming? Where is that? What's that look like? Not my thing. But then it's like, I met with our business coach yesterday, and he broke down all of the numbers, like what each seat in this space is worth. And I would have banged my head against the wall. It's something I wanted to do, but I just can't go there. And so to have him do that, I am more than happy to pay you, Tom Trabue. Thank you very much. You make my life so much better. Except for now, I'm going to email you with different numbers, so get ready for that.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, and I think it's too, like, I shared last week that I was reading that book, Judgment Detox, and it was about just like, one, you become very aware of how often you judge, and it happens, whatever, like, why is she wearing that? Like, why would somebody say that? And it's not that you're not ever going to do that again, but it's like releasing the guilt that comes with that. And one, you become more aware of when you do it, and two, like, it feels good to just be like, inner guidance, release that judgment, and you move on. Like, you don't fret about it.
Yeah.
And you realize that, like, you see somebody for more than just like what they're wearing, or, which just sounds so silly, but
we do it all day, every day.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody's like judging my grandma's sweater, but I don't care because it's kind of.
I love my grandma's sweater and my weird earrings.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also too, it's like giving up control, like we had talked about in the very beginning, and so it's like I finally started my miracle morning routine again. So it's like you wake up way earlier than I was, but like quick workout, meditation, journaling, and reading a good book a day, and even just the journaling. Like, I was able to write, I am not in control of what's going on. I have to do the work, but I'm not in control of what's going on. I just want like the happiness of like seeing the bigger picture, seeing like what our vision is, and just letting it happen. And I'm not kidding you, Monday, like 5 random weird universe things happened. And I was like, well, this is fun. And much more exciting than me trying to control everything. And like, no, I think that like everything's already kind of laid out there for you. You just have to really be open to what it is and enjoy the journey.
Exactly.
Like, you're probably going to get off a path, and you're probably going to have some bumps and bruises. But if you knew exactly what path you were going to go on, nobody would be excited.
The point? Yeah.
And like, if I would have known like what it's taken to open up a business, I don't know if I would have wanted to choose that.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I love it. And it's made us
and that's
become who we are right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's some grueling days, there's some tears, but there's also like such the sense of like, oh, this is amazing. Like when 2 people collaborate, or like when there was a room full in here the other day, and it's like, this is awesome. But the stuff.
I mean, was it fun every single time our open date got pushed back? Was it fun every single time we've had to, like, take a step back and change something we might not necessarily have wanted to? Like, no, not always, but for the most part, it's propelled us to some really awesome stuff.
And it's been really interesting to see, like, just the support that we've gotten with it. Like, of course, when you make a change, you're like, everybody's going to hate this, but, like, we over-communicate. I mean, we talk a lot anyways, but, like, the over-communication to make sure that our members are taken care of and that it's going to benefit them, not just what benefits us, because if we don't have our members, we don't have space. And so I think that's just been super fun to do and have.
Plus, just talking about it. I would say, like, I think the number one thing is identifying your support system, and at least personally, I'm very good at having a million things running through my head and just letting them go for, like, weeks at a time until I hit whatever wall it is, and then it's that whole thing of, like, someone asking how you are at the wrong time, and you just start sobbing. Like, hey, newsflash, if you just, like, let that stuff out of your brain, whether that's through journaling or through talking to people or through shooting a text to your best friend and just being like, oh my God, today sucked and these are the things that are hard. Like, just getting it out of your brain is, I feel like, personally, like, 50% of the process.
Oh, I completely agree.
If not 75%.
Yeah. Well, because then, like, you're already rethinking, you're like overthinking all that stuff, and then you jump on social media and you're like, look at Kathy, like,
freaking Kathy,
doing her, awesome dinners. Like, I love, like, throwing showers and stuff like that. Like, I want to, like, throw ridiculously expensive, like, random surprise parties, like, for whatever. And speaking of, don't let me forget something after we get off here. Not planning a big surprise party, but forgot something. But, like, one of our friends was like, do you keep count of how many of these showers you posted? And I was like, no. Like, to me, like, some people are like, you have to take the time to clean your house and get all the groceries and do the menu and, like, host your house. And I love that stuff. So none of it is, like, an inconvenience for me. And I know that other people don't like that, so I'm willing to just be like, come on over. Just take your shoes off and come on in. Yeah. But it's like, that's something I love to do, but I know a lot of other people don't.
And I think part of that, as with anything in life, is holding yourself to that standard of grace and not perfection. Because I'm sure that the fulfillment of just throwing that shower and having people over is always awesome. And I guarantee every single time someone leaves, they're not going to be like, well, her Pinterest snowflakes that were hanging from the ceiling were not cut at a perfect 90-degree angle. So that party was crap. Yeah. I'm never going back. People are always grateful.
The last one, I just threw pizza in the oven. But
people are happy. Pizza's good.
It was the kids that needed food, so they were super happy.
You just kind of have to let that whole perfection mentality go.
Because everybody's, I'm worried about what you're doing. You're worried about what I'm doing. Nobody really cares what you're doing. Just do you.
Nobody cares about you as much as you do.
Yeah.
Like,
embrace you. Like, I think we've said that.
Be yourself. Embrace yourself. Yeah. That was supposed to be a really short intro, and here we are 15 minutes later. What's new, guys? It went by really fast.
Hi.
General takeaway. Is just
be you.
Be you. You're you for a reason. And if you need someone to give you a kick in the pants and a good pep talk on why that's important,
come on over.
Come to the Hat Trick. We're good at it. Yeah. We're really good at giving people a good kick. I was going to say kick in the butt, but it's more of a love tap.
Yeah.
A nice shove in the direction.
Go right. And too, like, the connections that we've made for people to be able to go and take a next step.
Yeah.
That's like that. If anybody doesn't know, like, that's what I love is the connecting part. So it's like, oh, I have no idea. You need to talk to so and so. Like, you need to learn how to throw a party. You talk to Ann, but in this instance, Carol. And so, or like Tani Benner, who's awesome, and Rachel Sparks, who's awesome, Kelly Howe, awesome. They're all in, like, that mindful field of, like, getting out of your own way. And the amount of people that it's like, go talk to them has been awesome, because they usually do.
Yeah.
And
then they come back and they're like, Thank you so much.
Yeah. But, you know, a lot of times it's like I've been thinking these really weird feelings of like there's something else coming, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's a new job or what it is. And it's like, well, patience is a big key of it. But, like, go talk it out with somebody. But so many people they want to be like, I'm supposed to be 9 to 5. I'm supposed to be A-type. But, like, I don't feel that way anymore. And that's hard for them to express that. And this is one person in particular, this is why it's so specific, but like she doesn't feel like in her office she can really like let loose of these things of like meditation and all of this stuff that's like she wanted to have her new like job title like badass at getting things done. And so I'm like, make a business card, who cares? But she's like, I don't know. I said put it in really small font. But I think it's like people almost need to be told, hey, it's okay to be weird.
Absolutely.
Like, it's okay to embrace
and everyone
crazy.
Needs that reminder every single day. I just try to remind myself, and I said this in a Facebook Live a long time ago, and I don't think it landed the way that I wanted it to. But
so I'm gonna read it.
I'm just gonna say it again, and it's gonna come off as snarky as it did the first time. But like, there are bigger idiots than you in the world. Like, I promise, there are way crazier, way dumber, way all of those things people.
These are not judgmental thoughts, though.
No. And I mean it from the sense of, like, people have made bigger mistakes. People have said crazier things. People have done wild, crazy things in their lives. And I guarantee you whatever you're thinking or you've been rolling over in your head as that crazy idea that you don't want to tell anybody about, I'm sure it's far less crazy than other things that have happened.
I did that for like a year and a half. My friend Kelly was like, this is a great idea, but I would never want to do that. So that means it's for you and you're supposed to do it. And just think, if you think that you have a crazy idea, somebody invented a pool noodle.
Yeah, somebody invented a pool noodle.
Yeah, a pool
somebody
noodle.
invented a Snuggie.
I have one and I love it.
Somebody invented,
Hi,
there's
Amber.
good morning, afternoon, Amber.
Sure, you just got back from lunch.
So I don't know. That was a really long.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But I think that's one thing that we embrace that is our culture that people are gonna get here is that come in here and truly become the badass that's like inside you.
Yep.
Don't if you don't want to if you don't want to you don't have to, but if you just kind of have that feeling of like I need something else and maybe I don't know what it is.
Maybe for you that's 2 or 3 hours out of the week where your kid's back in a childcare area and you're sitting up here paying your bills and chit-chatting with other people. Yeah. Maybe that's coming in here and hammering out that business plan that you've been putting off because it seems too intimidating. It could be 100 different things.
Yeah.
But I can almost guarantee that with the diversity of the members that we have, somebody in here is an expert in the thing that you need. And definitely somebody is around who can be like, just talk. Just talk it out. Get it out of your head. Use a whiteboard. Put it on a whiteboard. Do all of those things and get it out and then get the ball rolling.
Yeah. Well, I think that's definitely what's helped. Because sometimes you say it out loud and you're like, yeah. No. And you move on. But at least it's not taking up precious brain space.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways.
We digress off of that.
We could talk about that all day.
If you're just now joining in, you just got 18 minutes of some serious universe connecting life coaching awesomeness. So you might go back and watch that. Yeah.
On to the juicy stuff.
Yeah, like our events.
Yes, we have a lot coming up. Can we just talk about the fact that it's basically February?
It goes by so fast.
It makes no sense.
And it's been all 4 seasons in the last 2 weeks.
And I'm going to have a 4-year-old next month.
Oh.
So weird.
And we now have Tristan graduated to the legal age today.
Club. Happy birthday, Tristan.
Yay, 21.
Cheers.
Sister, go have your first drink.
Your first drink ever.
Your first drink ever in your life. Cheers to you. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Ping. Oh.
Well, cheers without water because we're old.
Yeah. So we have our second pop-up, our second, we have a list. That's why we have a list. We have our second parenting class on Tuesday that is sold out. We had our first one this past Tuesday, and it was so, so good. There was a good, diverse group of women here. Lisa did a great job. They all were very happy with it. And so it's on. Moving on to the second one this Sunday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, not Sunday.
We're trying, guys.
Sunday.
This Tuesday, that will be coming up on the 30th.
Yeah.
And as Amanda said, that one was sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one after that is Raising Resilient Children, which is on February 6th.
Which is also sold out. Sorry about it.
Yeah, also sold
There's
out.
She only wanted 10 people, and so we got 10, and it was done. Hopefully, we might do some more of those.
Yeah, it sounds like that might be something we'll be doing in the future.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled if that's something that you missed out on. And like we said last time, we do have the luxury of being able to reduce that cost. So in the future, it'll be the cheaper price that it is now. So if cost was something that was holding you back, if we plan them again, it will be cheaper than it initially was.
And that happened because of the way that she was trained and couldn't get compensated for it. And so we split the cost anyways. And so we just took off what she would have gotten charged. And so that's why that happened.
Then next weekend, not this one, but the next one, mark your calendars. Our pop-up shop is going on Saturday the 3rd from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's going to be a really awesome time to check out several local vendors. We just have a lot going on that day.
Yeah. We're excited. I know that I saw Southern Rose because they're going to be here. She said that they are going to have some of their newest stuff because they just got back from market. So they're going to be debuting some of that here.
Awesome.
And so I'm super excited for that because I am slowly becoming obsessed with Monogram. I love it.
Slowly? I've been on that bandwagon for, I don't really anymore, but I used to Monogram.
Oh yeah, I've been holding off because I'm like, it's silly, but
throw a monogram on it.
I just love it.
It's so cute.
I have a friend that she does monogram like nobody's business. Like she hunts her gun monogrammed.
Beautiful.
Yeah, everything.
Anyways, so that pop-up is on Saturday, February 3rd from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
We've got the event. We've got everybody tagged in it.
The event is pinned at the top of our Facebook page. So
thank you for
go on up there and check out the vendors that we have.
Yeah.
We will also be here on that Saturday. So if you have just not found time in your work week to be able to stop by between 8 and 5, we will also be here on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We can answer questions. We're also going to have wish lists. So if you want to come and browse all of the things that are happening and see all of the cool vendors and cool items that we have available that day, you can mark them down on a list and give that to the person who's buying you presents for Valentine's Day. And then you'll be able to hopefully get what you actually want, which is always good.
Yeah, and you could come like at 9, make your wish list, go home, give it to your significant other, and they can just come back.
Yeah, we'll help them.
One thing I was thinking about in the shower this weekend is maybe this morning. Gosh.
We're struggling.
I'm struggling.
It's been a week, you guys.
Yeah. Is to maybe have a couple bottles of champagne, and so like the first X amount, maybe you do some champagne. Yeah. Well, now you're just getting ahead of yourself. I'm just kidding. I was just thinking champagne because I have a couple bottles at home.
Less champagne.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So maybe we'll have some mimosas. Maybe do like a little raise of hands if you want mimosas at our pop-up shop.
Yeah.
And we might get that. Luckily, we have a Arena Liquor next door, so I can hit up some champagne
at 9 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah.
Very important.
Because that's how you shop. Even better is
shop and sip.
Yeah. Sip and
beautiful.
Shop and sip. Yeah.
All those things.
So then next is February 6th. We have the amazing and talented Dr. Arminta coming in to do Superwoman Status.
A Superwoman Status luncheon.
Yeah. Sorry, she left. She just put
you guys, if anyone ever wants to know why I'm a designer and not a calligrapher, this is why. Do you see this, you guys? I write like a 4th grader. A 4th grade boy, nonetheless. It's terrible.
Nice.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's from 11:30 to 12:30, and they are going to have Crush Red here for lunch. And that's just becoming like the best you and how you can be. There's Anne.
Hello.
Here, well, it's our Facebook Live.
Hello. Hi. Here, Jubilee Planning Studio. In case you haven't heard, Jubilee Planning Studio is now here.
Yeah.
Here. And where am I? Yep. There you go.
There you are.
There you go.
Yeah,
yep.
there.
Right here.
Yeah.
So if you need to chat with Anne, you can stop by.
It's inquiry season.
It's what?
It's
inquiry season. If you just got engaged,
we've got the person just for you
to do your wedding. I overheard, I was totally creeping in, but there's this bride that was talking about having food trucks
Uh-huh.
at her reception.
A
Never even
dream.
thought of that.
We'll
Yeah.
do little plugs. Lily's Cantina is the
Lily's,
best one.
Lily's Cantina is the
And
best.
also Blue Fresh Ideas
Blue.
has a food truck.
They do?
But then it's real catering.
Yeah.
So you get busing and you get all the things.
Oh,
Well,
we heart
listen up,
Blue.
friends. I've never wanted to get married until right now when I learned that.
Yeah. So Blue also, who is one of our sponsors, and they're amazing. They're
Yes.
a huge plug to Blue because we love them and their food and their setups and everything about them.
Yes.
So yeah, and they're her. That's your go. You're good. And we are doing she's warming up water for some tea. So yeah. So then her and Christy Asper are also going to come in and do a nuts and bolts of wedding planning. What was that date?
Oh, well, let me look it up.
I don't remember. It's in
like a month.
It's in a month.
Yeah. I think it's at the end of February.
Yeah, it is. So they're going to do in the evening, so you can come in if you are working on planning your wedding, just like the etiquette, the do's, the don'ts, the questions that you can search online forever, or you can come here at the 27th, or you can search, come here.
Of February, not
February.
January. Do not show up here tomorrow
No, it's not
for
tomorrow.
anything because no one will be here.
No.
At least nobody will be here teaching that class. But yeah, all the do's and don'ts, all that stuff. So save yourself a whole lot of time and come listen to the experts do
Yes.
that. So yeah, Christy Asper Dink Cafe and Annabella Vince and Julie are struggling today. Words are hard. Yeah. So I think that's it. We've got some more stuff coming up. I know that Hoot's going to do a marketing class. We're going to do our coffee tasting. We need to get that up there. And then Hawthorne Bank is going to start in the next couple weeks doing.
Speaking of Hoot. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that's okay.
Go ahead.
I do it all the time, so it's bound to happen to
We
me.
do it to each other. It's really bad.
Hawthorne Bank. So David Clifford is going to be here from 10:30 to noon on Tuesdays, just hanging out, kind of like Hawthorne Bank hours. So if anybody has any questions or that they don't want to have to go schedule a meeting at the bank, you can just pop on over, talk to David. He's super kind, super nice, and he can get you in touch or get you the information that you need. So I'm excited to have that. They're one of our sponsors, so I'm excited to be able to bring them in as a resource for our members, but then also get their name out there so that when somebody is deciding where to go to bank, they're just going to go to Hawthorne.
Yes. Our sponsors at Hoot also have a Galentine's Day fundraiser coming up. As of last night, I saw that they're almost sold out. But the event is on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. And it is a fundraiser for Rainbow House. I've heard talk of prizes that sound amazing.
Yeah,
There's going to be wine. There's going to be really good appetizers, and it's only $25, and all of the proceeds go to the Rainbow House. So,
and you can do these handmade Valentine's Day cards too. That all those proceeds also go to Rainbow House.
Yes.
So props to you, Hoot Design Co. I know that that's not an easy feat to plan. So
no,
we're looking excited to it. Yeah, we're
ready.
Sponsoring part of the wine, of course, because that's.
Are you going?
We do.
Oh, perfect!
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
I know. I haven't seen you.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been dead to the world this week. So
Welcome back to life.
good.
Yeah. Eat your fruits and veggies, drink your water, get enough sleep, because this flu is no joke.
Wear a surgeon's mask if you need to. I'm a proponent of that idea.
Do you follow Micro on Facebook? Oh my gosh, he is hilarious. He posted a conversation between his mom and dad were sitting behind him on a plane. And he posted the conversation between his mom and his dad and him and the stewardess.
I thought that was amazing.
And it was so funny because she's wearing this mask, and the doctor told him to, but she's I can't put it over my nose because it fogs up my glasses. And then his dad's hat can't hear very well, he's older, and so it was just so funny.
That's
it was
hilarious.
such a good quick read. So if I can find it, we'll post it in here because it will make you laugh.
It's pretty good.
But yeah. Take care of yourself, though, for
Please
sure.
drink water, sleep.
Yeah.
All those
And
good
eat your
things.
good, healthy foods.
And believe in yourself and your weirdness.
All right.
Go out there and get it, friends.
We're under 30 minutes by nights.
We have 52 seconds to wrap this up. Check out our events on our page.
Yes.
It was a good chat. We will see you next week.
Bye,
Bye, guys.